Hi, I'm Tony Ndoro for Brandface, and this time around I'm speaking with two gentlemen from Empfin Solutions. Hannes Norval and also Andre Claassens are joining me. They're the co-owners of Empfin. Gentlemen, good to have you with us. Are you well?
Good, thanks, Tony.
Andre, let me start with you. What is Empfin Solutions? What's it all about?
Empfin Solutions is the name. Everybody always asks about the name. The name is basically made up. The EMP stands for employer or employee. The fin is for financial, and solutions. So our whole business is built around the two legs, which is the corporate side, pensions and provident funds, and the retail side, which is the life and financial planning side. So that's what the name stands for.
Now, Hannes, you have a lot of experience in the industry. You decided to start this franchise 10 years ago. Why?
Tony, I've been in the corporate side of Old Mutual and dealing with pension and provident funds for quite some time. And I've always felt that there's a gap in the market in terms of service quality to medium and smaller employers and members of those funds. So with that in mind, we decided that we're going to start this business because we felt strongly about it, that we should actually improve that situation, and that's how we started. And I'm looking at the moment after about 76 pension and provident funds with more than 3,000 members, all part of the Old Mutual Super Fund.
So your strength really, Andre, is in the corporate area.
That's where we started, and from there we've built up the retail side. So we've got the three distinct areas: pension and provident funds, personal financial planning, and also a big short-term arm.
And where are you based as Empfin?
We are based here in the Western Cape, Tiger Park, but we operate nationally, and we have a group of advisors here, but also a group of advisors up in Gauteng. So,
give us a few differentiators here. If I know you're heavily involved in terms of corporate, but for a guy like me who wants to get a bit of financial advice, we've been through a turbulent time, and I come knocking on your door. How do you start advising me? Where do we start?
Well, Tony, I think it all starts with a plan. We've got to look at your holistic situation, and we've got to draw up a financial plan for you, and that's Andre's part of the business. They would come in and really look at your life situation and then come up with a financial plan for you.
Okay, Andre, you also deal with short-term insurance as well?
Yes, I've got two guys that have got big short-term portfolios.
What are some of the products that you offer and services?
On the life side, you've got your life disability, severe illness, medical plans, hospital plans, your
the whole gambit,
typical endowments, unit trust, your Old Mutual Wealth investment platform, the private client security side where people can invest in shares. So it's the whole spectrum.
Okay, and on the corporate side?
Tony, basically it is the Old Mutual Super Fund. We are the administrators to our customers, to our employers and members, and advisors to them, but it is administered by the Old Mutual itself, and it's part of the umbrella fund, the Old Mutual Super Fund.
And I suppose one thing that people don't realize just how critical and how important those pension funds are, and how critical and important it is to actually invest in the right portfolios. Am I correct?
Yes.
Yeah. And this is where you step in?
Yeah, well, we basically, advise around the whole thing of pension and provident funds. So it includes the investments, it includes the risk-benefit side, contribution levels, etc. And we deal with employers, but also very specifically with members, because there's a big focus on member communication nowadays and member education.
I think that's where the two complement each other, because a lot of the members on the pension fund side, because pension alone is not going to make you retire independently. So you need a financial plan, and that's what really makes us unique. Our cross-sell, if you can call it that, servicing members of the pension funds, that is increasing year by year.
Because it's true. I mean, going forward, it's not just about how much I can put towards my pension, is it? Because, like you're saying, pension is not really going to be enough in most cases. You also advise me maybe I must invest in a little shop on that corner. Maybe I must, even if I retire, I must still be up and about to make that little bit more income.
Yeah. I think that's where a lot of retirees make a big mistake. They take their pension fund money and start a little business at retirement and then lose everything. You should really start planning throughout your life. And that's why having a goal plan. This is when I want to retire. This is what I want to have at retirement. These are the things that I want to do. I want to replace my car every 3 years. I want to go overseas every 5 years. You've got to do all of that planning and start saving throughout your lifetime. Otherwise, you won't be able to retire independently.
So you family-centric, you believe you work as a team internally. Tell me about maybe a bit about yourselves. You guys go off and play golf. Have you been known each other for a very long time? Because you seem to have this chemistry about yourselves as well.
The interesting thing is, we've both been working for Mutual for many, many years.
Yeah.
And we basically met about a month before we shook hands and started Empfin Solutions.
Wow. Wow, that's fantastic though. So guys, talk to me about your advisors. Do you go out there and look for a particular type of advisor?
The big thing for us is they must fit in with the team.
Yeah.
You know, that's key for us. So,
Fit in with the culture of Empfin.
A culture of Empfin, that's key.
Okay, let me get one last word, maybe from yourselves, gentlemen. Andre, why should I come to Empfin?
Because it's the best place to be.
It's a simple way. Hannes?
Look, we offer skills in all the areas that we've mentioned, the three main areas of our business, being on the corporate side or pension fund side, personal financial planning, as well as the short-term insurance side. And I think that holistic service that we can deliver to our customers is very, very important. And as I mentioned, you know, we're really keen on very, very good service. And that is not necessary for an employer or a member or a customer to actually go through a lot of call centers. They contact us directly and we try to sort out their problems.
100%.
I think one of the other key differentiators is also our experience. And I've had it from one of the advisors that's been in the industry for 10 years and then joined Empfin. And he was very successful on the other side. And he's also successful on this side. But he said the key differentiator to him is that he's learned more about financial advice in the past 2 years with Empfin Solutions that he's learned from a tied agency.
Wow. So a lot of experience.
Yeah.
All right, fantastic. Thank you so much, guys. That's Hannes Norval, Andre Claassens, the owners of Empfin Solutions. And that's it from myself for now, for Brandface.